Hey friends, last Sunday at 6 o'clock, we played a couple of songs and I talked for a little bit and we just had fun doing it, and we heard from a few people said they really enjoyed it, so we thought today's Sunday, 6 o'clock, let's do it again.
You know, we already went to church though.
We did. So this is not church. This is something else. So Rhonda's taken a leave of absence from doing music at church for a bit, and so we still want to practice and be involved and keep playing music. So
Yeah.
we're gonna try it. See if we have fun and people have fun, and we'll see where it goes. We're gonna play a song called Everywhere I Go. We haven't played it for a long time. And even back when we did play it, I had a hard time. I messed up a lot. So we did one little run through and I messed up, and I said, you know what, let's just do it. And
And I'll be the one messing up.
yes, hopefully.
You'll be fine.
All right, hope you like it. It's called Everywhere I Go.
Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. There's a city that calls me by name. There's a city that calls me by name. Yes, as I run this race, I am cheered by the saints. There's a city that calls me by name. There's a future that runs through my veins. Oh, there's a future that runs through my veins. And there's nothing on earth that can stand in the way. There's a future that runs through my veins. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my hope, come what may. Where I go with you. There's a spirit I cannot contain. There's a spirit I cannot contain. The same power that raised Jesus up from the grave. The same spirit I cannot contain. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my hope, come what may. Where I go with you. Everywhere I go. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my hope, come what may. Where I go with you. Oh, where I go with you. You did good.
I did,
You
yeah.
did all
that
right.
made me a little out of breath, but
You're always out of breath.
I know. So last week, bad air quality, and so I pretty much had to stay inside, and man, that was rough. You know, I mentioned that I'm not a caged chicken, I'm a free-range chicken. I need to at least be outside, so it was difficult to just be stuck in the house, and really all I could do was sit in here and think and look at Facebook. And I managed, in all of that, I noticed something, and I thought I would talk about it just for a minute. To all of these 3 people that are probably watching, this might be something good to hear. So I noticed that every day that we are very blessed to be able to make decisions. We live in a country where we get to make a lot of decisions. Start that moment we wake up in bed. But one thing I noticed was that, man, we spend a lot of our decisions, we waste them just taking the default. We wake up in the morning, default through the whole day, get to the end of the day, come back the next morning, default, whole day. And I realized that makes the day go by pretty easy. But the problem is when you do default, you do this, Tomorrow you do this. Next day you do this. Every day is the same. Yesterday just like today. Tomorrow going to be just like today. And we don't really have a lot of opportunities if you do that to change or to grow or to be different. And so just know we do that. We take all of these default decisions. And the thing is that once you make a decision today, that's your default decision tomorrow. So if you did it like that today, tomorrow's easy. You do the default. But then I also noticed something. We do the default decision up until it's time to order pizza. And I noticed this in myself. It's like all of a sudden, been just doing default. And all of a sudden it's like, hey, keep it down. I'm about to order pizza. You get the menu out, you look at it, all of these decisions. Weigh everything, what kind of crust, topping, size, even with, I think 8 or 9 toppings is like 1,000 different possibilities. So you get in this like, you're bold. All of a sudden, I'm making a bold decision. I want, this is true.
Me.
I'll throw a little plug out for Papa Murphy's down on M Street. I love ordering from their pizza, man. They got all this, like everything you can think of. So I look at it and get on the phone and, okay, I want a family size. I want thin crust.
This is just for the two of us, the family size.
Family size. On half of the pizza, I want jalapenos, pepperoni. On the other half, just cheese. There. Thank you. Hang up the phone. That's not how you hang up a phone anymore, huh?
You're old.
Hang up the phone. And then, for 5 minutes, just bask in the glory of, I just made a bold decision. I weighed everything. I made a decision.
Those jalapenos were bold.
That's right. And then 5 minutes later, default. So, one of the decisions that I think that a lot of us have made somewhere was the first thing you wake up in the morning. Somewhere in there, we made a decision that said, Dear God, show me today who you want me to fight for you. And that became our default. Maybe it was, Dear God, show me today what people on Facebook you want me to go on there and call them stupid for you. Just let me know which group. And that became our default. Maybe it was, Dear God, show me what group you want me to align with so that I can wake up every morning and be against half of the people in this country. Just show me. I'll do it for you. But there's also an option in there. You wake up in the morning and you get bold, like you're about to order pizza, and you say, Dear God, show me who you want me to love for you today. And that will change the world. That's a bold ordering pizza type decision. And so I'm gonna challenge myself. And I challenge all 3 of you that are watching. Tomorrow morning, you wake up, make a bold ordering pizza type decision about who can you love today. And then I thought, well, the cool thing about that, since it's just a few of us, will be like a little inside joke. So tomorrow,
all 5 of us?
Yeah, 3, 4, 5. So tomorrow, when we do that, or next week, anytime we do it, we have a little inside joke and put it on Facebook. And I woke up this morning at 6 o'clock and ordered pizza. And we'll know.
Made a bold decision.
We'll know it was a bold decision about love, but our friends would be like, ordered pizza at 6 o'clock? Man. Or say, today, I ordered pizza 5 times. And we'll know 5 bold decisions about love. And then your friends will be like, who could eat that much pizza? But we'll have an inside, well, I could, yeah. But anyway, it'll be an inside joke, and We can put it on bass. We can laugh about it.
Okay.
All right. We got one song left.
Yep.
And it is Capo.
2.
I'm playing a different guitar than I did last week. I'm gonna try to play a different guitar every week
Okay.
for at least 10 weeks. And then I'll look like, man, that Raj, you notice he plays a different guitar? He plays a guitar because he needs that particular guitar for those songs. Oh, yeah, he's really good. Well, no, I just have a lot of guitars.
Really? You have a lot of guitars? Why should I feel discouraged? Why should the shadows come? Why should my heart be lonely and long for heaven and home? When Jesus is my portion, my constant friend is He. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. Let not your heart be troubled. His tender words I hear, and resting on His goodness, I lose my doubt and fear. Though by the path He leadeth, but one step I may see. His eye a good week.
Bye. Have a great week. Remember, be bold.
And order pizza.
Make decisions about love and order that pizza.